Introducing Joanne Woodward, a famous actress who's been in the spotlight for many years. Ever thought about interesting facts or stories about her life? Stick around as we explore cool things you might not know about her. We'll share surprising, funny, and maybe even sad tidbits. But before we get into that, we want to hear from you. What's your favorite memory or experience involving Joanne Woodward? Share your stories below. There's a lot to learn about her, so keep reading. In Hollywood, one standout figure shines for her amazing talent and lasting influence. Joanne Woodward, synonymous with excellence, left a strong impression on acting. Gifted naturally, she grabbed audiences with her authentic portrayals, bringing characters to life effortlessly. Throughout her career, she showed remarkable versatility, moving seamlessly between different types of roles. Her importance in her time cannot be overstated. Her performances deeply touched viewers, earning her praise and many awards. She didn't just play roles, she became the characters, allowing people to connect deeply with them. Whether she played a troubled housewife or a determined activist, she brought depth and authenticity, leaving a lasting impact. Besides her on-screen talent, Joanne Woodward broke barriers and paved the way for future actresses. Her dedication to her craft and commitment to excellence inspired many aspiring actors. In summary, Joanne Woodward's influence is immense, and her work still speaks to audiences today. She wasn't just an actress, she was a pioneer and a true icon of her era. In the movie Rachel, Joanne Woodward played the character Rachel Cameron. Rachel and James Olsen's character were classmates in high school. It's interesting that both were born in the same year, 1930, so they could have been classmates if they grew up in the same town. In The Three Faces of Eve, Joanne Woodward portrayed Eve White. Orson Welles was considered for the role of Dr. Luther, which Lee J. Cobb eventually played. Welles decided to direct Touch of Evil instead and predicted that whoever played Eve would win an Oscar. Joanne Woodward indeed won the Oscar for her performance. After The Three Faces of Eve, in 1976 came Sybil, another story about multiple personalities. Joanne Woodward, who played Eve with three personalities, took on the role of Dr. Wilbur, the psychiatrist treating Sybil. Joanne Woodward portrayed various memorable characters in significant films throughout her career. In The Drowning Pool, she played Iris DeVero, filmed in New Orleans, which was also the setting for her previous film with Paul Newman, Wiuze. In The Fugitive Kind, she portrayed Carol Cutcher alongside Marlon Brando, Anna Moniani, and Maureen Stapleton, all Oscar winners. In The Long Hot Summer, Woodward took on the role of Clara Varner, sharing the screen with Paul Newman and Orson Welles, among others, amassing an impressive 19 Oscar nominations among them. Woodward's performances in these films solidified her as a versatile and talented actress in the industry. In the movie The Stripper, her dance scenes needed approval from her husband, Paul Newman. She didn't let motherhood slow her down, returning to work only 9 months after her daughter Nell Potts was born to film from the terrace. On the set of The Drowning Pool, she shared her goals with a young Melanie Griffith, marrying a movie star, having beautiful babies, and winning an Oscar. Griffith adopted similar ambitions, but achieved only the first two. Her journey in the industry left its mark, inspiring others to aim high and balance personal and professional aspirations. She exemplified resilience, determination, and talent, becoming a role model for generations to come. Her influence extended beyond the screen, resonating with aspiring actors and actresses striving for success in the competitive world of Hollywood. Throughout her illustrious career, she showed how to chase dreams with unwavering passion and dedication. Her inspiration continues to shine brightly, guiding future stars. During her time at Louisiana State University, she joined the same sorority as Betty DeGeneres. After that, she moved to New York. Later on, she went to Sarah Lawrence. She graduated in 1990 alongside her youngest daughter, Claire Newman. Her all-time favorite actress is Bette Davis, and her all-time favorite actor is Laurence Olivier. Some other major favorites of hers include John Garfield, Vivien Leigh, Katharine Hepburn, and Clark Gable. In the movie The Long Hot Summer, she portrayed Clara Varner. 9 years after that, Mabel Albertson, and she appeared in A Fine Madness, sharing brief scenes in both films. At 9 years old, she journeyed with her mother to Atlanta for the premiere of Gone with the Wind. In the parade, she found herself in a limousine with Laurence Olivier, whom she admired from Wuthering Heights. Years later, while filming Come Back, Little Sheba, Olivier recalled the encounter vividly. In The Drowning Pool, she portrayed Iris DeVero alongside Paul Newman and a cast including Melanie Griffith Anthony Franciosa, and Richard Yeakel, all notable in their own right. In The Three Faces of Eve, she took on the role of Eve White, with Nancy Culp playing her mother, known for her role in the Beverly Hillbillies as Miss Jane Hathaway, coincidentally sharing a name with one of Woodward's character's personalities. She left a lasting impression with her roles in these films, demonstrating her versatility and talent on screen. Joanne Woodward, known for her roles in various films, had an interesting connection with her idol, Bette Davis, as she lived next door to her for a while. In the movie The Age of Innocence, she took on the role of the narrator, although she appears in a portrait in one shot. In another film titled Musée, she portrayed the character Geraldine. This movie boasted a star-studded cast, including 3 Oscar winners Paul Newman, Joanne Woodward, and Cloris Leachman, along with 3 Oscar nominees Anthony Perkins, Lawrence Harvey, and Deanne Ladd. Her career spanned various genres, showcasing her talent and versatility on the big screen. Throughout her illustrious career, she captivated audiences with her performances, leaving a lasting impression on the film industry. Her dedication to her craft and her ability to inhabit diverse characters solidified her status as one of Hollywood's most esteemed actresses. Indeed, her influence continues to inspire aspiring actors and filmmakers alike, proving that talent and determination know no bounds in the pursuit of cinematic excellence. This brief overview only scratches the surface of her career and the influence she has had on cinema. Joanne Woodward's work in movies will always be remembered and appreciated by generations to come. This narrative, although concise, speaks to her lasting influence and the timeless quality of her work. In The Long Hot Summer, she played Clara Varner opposite her husband Paul Newman. Their chemistry on and off-screen was evident, with co-star Dame Angela Lansbury noting their deep understanding of each other. Despite portraying characters in conflict, they worked seamlessly together. In They Might Be Giants, her experience wasn't as positive. She admitted to considering quitting acting due to unhappiness during filming. However, she clarified that her discontent didn't involve her co-star George C. Scott, whom she praised as a gentleman. In a 1975 People magazine issue, concerns from her older relatives in rural Georgia about Newman's Jewish heritage were mentioned. This reflected the challenges she faced off-screen due to societal perceptions. Overall, her career showcased both triumphs and struggles, revealing the complexities of life in the spotlight. Despite challenges, she left a lasting impression on cinema. Joanne Woodward, renowned for her roles in films such as The Fugitive Kind and The Long Hot Summer, demonstrated her versatility and dedication to acting. In The Fugitive Kind, she played Carol Cutrer shortly after returning from maternity leave, showcasing her commitment to her craft. This 1959 film, where Woodward borrowed from 20th Century Fox, highlighted her ability to tackle diverse roles. Beyond acting, Woodward invested in a show horse stable, showing her interests beyond the screen. In The Long Hot Summer, she starred alongside Paul Newman, marking the start of a notable cinematic partnership. This collaboration added depth to their careers and contributed to the movie's success. Overall, Joanne Woodward's impact on cinema is notable, with memorable performances and ventures outside of acting. Her ability to immerse herself in different roles and her dedication to her craft make her a standout figure in the industry.